What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Battle Bus Podcast. This is your podcast about Fortnite updates, competitive, and new seasons. I'm your host, LD Plays, and I'm joined by Bugger234. What's up, Bugger?
Man, we're having a good day. You're out of school because of snow. And I think it's your least favorite thing for me to tell you don't have school tomorrow and you've missed. Tomorrow's going to be your third day out of school because of snow. Have you liked it so far?
I've loved it. We didn't have school Monday,
Yep.
Tuesday,
Yep.
or tomorrow.
Yeah, you think
we
we're
might
gonna-
have a delay on Thursday.
You never know. I used to love when I was a kid. I loved missing school. Didn't bother me a bit. And we got a lot of snow for our little coastal town. It was cool. It's pretty. Doesn't snow much down here.
And what we can do while it's snowing, we can build a snowman, we can have a snowball fight, and we can play some nice Fortnite.
Yep. What's your favorite? Would you rather build a snowman or play Fortnite?
Build a snowman just because you don't get to do it every day, you know?
That's true.
But Fortnite, you can do it whenever you want.
Well, whenever if you haven't used up your video game time.
Yeah, speaking of video game time, apparently my friend, we were playing
You were playing a tournament last night.
Yeah, so we were playing the Duos Reload ranked cup yesterday, and we were doing pretty good. We were in 14th place and out of 6,000 teams.
Yeah.
And we were in 14th, but he had to go.
After 5, you were supposed to play 10 games, and then 5 games in, he had to go.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And it didn't just screw it up for him, it screwed it up for both of us.
Yeah. Man, I would hate to be in the middle of a round of golf and then have to stop playing because I ran out of time. So anyway, maybe. Well, the good news is you played great. Y'all were competitive, and that's all that's the good news. Have to dwell on that. Think about that.
We had our strategy. The first few games, we decided to just land at some random place so we don't die off spawn.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd get a bunch of materials, we'd loot up, and then we would just play Storm.
Okay.
I know the Storm does damage, but we did not want to dive just in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, early.
So we'd land at, it was the Slurp Rush map, and that has a bunch of heals wherever. Like across the entire map,
right.
There's always heals. Okay. So we'd just be going across the storm. We'd find some barrels, break them, just keep getting our health up. Okay. We almost got storm sickness, but we got out of the storm just in time.
Mm-hmm. Now you couldn't do that in a legit tournament because you have to make eliminations to stay active, right?
Correct.
You couldn't play that strategy.
Yeah. So Storm Surge, you have to have a certain. It used to be how much damage you do, and now it's a damage ratio. It's not just how much damage you do, it's how much damage you do plus how much you get hit.
Okay.
So they changed it a little bit.
Okay. Well, what you got on tap this week, LD?
Well, Fortnite's cooking with some new updates, right?
Yeah.
So right now it's February 3rd, and you need to start playing some Crown Jam because it's going to be gone on February 9th.
What's Crown Jam? Oh, that basketball game?
Yeah, with the
Yeah, I saw you playing it.
The Fall Guys characters.
I don't have enough time to devote to video games and do every single game, so I'll just stick to just Fortnite. Since we last podcast, I had a game with. Didn't I have 4 eliminations in one game? Was it?
Yeah. Now you might be listening if you're decent at the game, and you were saying, "What? 4 kills? That's not that good."
But for me,
for him,
fabulous.
it's insane.
Yeah, 4 in one game. That means I'm getting better.
And so Crown Jam, it's leaving, and you might be able to see by the title of this episode, Shockwaves are back.
Okay.
So
what do you do with a shockwave?
You can throw it at your feet and it'll launch you up into the air. So if you want to go a long ways, maybe away from the storm,
Mm-hmm.
shockwaves are a good opportunity or a good way to get away from the storm.
But you have to place them in the right spot. It'll just throw you. If you put it behind you, it'll throw you forward.
And if you put it in front of you, it'll throw you backward.
Okay. And then you tell me you could throw it at a competitor and throw them into the storm.
Exactly.
Okay.
But Nick A30, he was having one of his moments. When you watch him, he does a bunch of customs, and he does like these different like role plays and different stuff.
Right.
And one time, he was playing, and like people always like to grief him by like he might get an overpowered weapon and try to take out 100 people in one go with it.
Okay.
Like they line up, and he tries to take them all out in one swing.
Okay.
And get a win, but he gets really mad when people like grief it, and I don't know what really happened. He might have been playing just a regular game, and somebody used shockwaves. Maybe he was either trying to get away and the shockwave malfunctioned, or a guy was 1 HP and they just shockwaved away.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, he got angry and he told them to get away with shockwaves. So
He told who to get away with shockwaves?
Epic Games.
He told them to get rid of them?
They took it away.
Because he said so?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that guy's got some power.
Yeah, but people were angry about that. Well, when they took away shockwaves, they added crash pads. But
It's kind of like when you get sniped when you're trying to fight somebody else and you get sniped. You get mad. You call Epic too, right?
Yeah, report them. I said that last episode.
Yeah,
Somebody
it's funny.
snipes me when I'm in the middle of a fight. You're getting reported.
So Nick A, is that his name? Nick A?
Nick A30.
Nick A30, okay. Now, are you glad shockwaves are back?
Yeah.
Do you use them?
I do like crash pads if you're in a late game.
What's the difference between a crash pad and a
crash
shockwave?
pad is like a trampoline that you can jump on. Now sometimes, if I'm playing duos, instead of, like, you can just use one crash pad and you both go off of it.
Okay.
I guess you could do that with a shockwave. You throw it behind you, it'll launch you both.
Okay.
But also, a good thing about crash pads, is if somebody throws down a crash pad and they're about to jump on it, you can shoot it and it pops it.
Okay.
So you can't use it anymore.
So if somebody's getting ready to, you can shoot somebody's crash pad and it'll kill it so they can't use it.
Correct.
I got you. But a shockwave, you can't shoot a shockwave, or it just happens too fast.
What do you mean?
What if somebody threw a shockwave? You couldn't shoot a shockwave?
No.
Okay.
It's just, yeah. So, tell us what you prefer, shockwaves or crash pads?
You talking to me? I've never used.
Viewers.
Oh, you want them to tell us?
If they prefer,
give us some
if
feedback.
they'd rather see if they prefer using shockwaves or crash pads to move around. But anyway, there's some balance adjustments and bug fixes. So, Fortnite, there's always some bugs and issues.
It's a lot of
storage going into the game. It's hard to keep it perfect.
It's a lot of script, a lot of coding and such. So I'm sure there's tons of opportunity for something to need to be worked on.
But just so you know, it's update 39.40. There's a lot of updates. There's been last one was 39.39.
Okay.
So 1.01 every update.
Yeah.
And it's already at almost 40.
Mm-hmm.
And you can. So this is what Empty Tuxedo says on the Discord for Fortnite. Discovered titles are getting streamlined. So with this new update, Battle Royale, Reload, and OG have one title for Battle Royale, 0 build, and ranked or unranked playlists.
One tile. What does that mean?
I'm gonna look at this video. It says pick the title and this tile and discover, then choose your mode. Just like you would select your team size.
Huh. So you go to
I know what it is.
Uh-huh.
So you can't pick OG. You can either pick Battle Royale, ranked, 0 build, or ranked. or ranked 0 build. So, you know how when you're playing in a game and you switch it from solos to trios or squads,
Right.
and you click it, so instead of picking its own mode, you can click on that same button. Like you can pick ranked or ranked off, squads, duos, solos, whatever. But another option is OG, reload, or regular battle royale. So it's more than just that. So it's one tile, I guess.
Okay.
That's what the tile means. Let's continue on. So if you like sports, you'll know that the Super Bowl is like huge.
Huge. Yep.
And Fortnite knows how huge it is.
Mm-hmm.
And they even delayed FNCS for the Super Bowl.
They didn't want to compete with FNCS. Was FNCS supposed to be during this weekend or something?
I'm not sure if it was FNCS or whatever, but I think it might have been just a tournament, not
leading
FNCS.
up to. I gotcha. So they're just avoiding the weekend and letting everybody. They probably won't. Everybody just go watch Super Bowl and enjoy it.
And I don't think many people would be watching the Fortnite if the Super Bowl was at the same time.
I'm not watching it. I'll be watching the Super Bowl because Drake May's going to win with the New England Patriots.
What do you think? Because I think Drake May, he's good. He can.
Yeah.
We saw him at Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
But Sam Darnold's also good.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just saying I'm pulling for him. Who knows? I just want a good football game. I think we all do. But that's cool that they delayed it. I mean, they're thinking.
So if you've been, watching Aussie Antics, Faxity, all these Fortnite creators that stream Fortnite events, you might see the solo series or you might have played in the solo series. And the solo series is basically like a cash cup, but it's like the new version of the cash cup.
Okay.
It's just a solo game, and you earn money, you get PR. So that's over. And let's just look at the standings here. So in Europe, congratulations to King Cringe.
Yeah.
He won it, and
okay.
So he did a good job in the tournament, and I've never really heard of him, but apparently he's pretty good at solos.
Have you heard of anybody in the top 10 here?
Yeah, so some big names. Flixie, he's in second. Gonzo, never heard of him, but third place, pretty good. I think rival Chari 23, fourth place, not much about him. Atlantic Scroll, I've heard of him. Scroll, he hasn't been big for that long, but he's just come along in the last few months, and now a lot of people know who he is. Right. Vico, people think he's like the Peterbot of Europe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Big Vico.
Those are 6. Moneymaker, he's in 13th. He's like 14 years old.
Okay. Is that kid that was in the video we were watching?
That was Josh Riley.
Okay.
Josh Riley, he 1v1 Clicks. And Click said, if you beat me, I'll buy you a PC. And he beat him.
Did he buy the PC for him?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And people say, well, the only reason why Josh Riley's any good is because he got a PC from Clicks. But Sky, he's Scroll's teammate. He's in 21st. And
this is
Malibuca's there, 22nd. You can pull it up. It's on just the Fortnite website. It's under competitive, and it's a solo series.
Okay, and that's Europe.
Now let's look at North America.
Okay.
Central. First place, Rapid.
Okay.
He was Cold's duo. We were talking about him last podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
But wonder how Cold thinks about that now.
Is this This is a solo?
Yeah, this is solos.
Okay.
So Higgs. So there was some things about Higgs.
Is that and that's the final day? Okay.
Yeah, it's already done.
Okay.
But Higgs, he's second. So if you haven't heard, Higgs is saying he's the best player in the world.
Okay. Who do you think's the best player?
He's won a bunch of stuff. I'd say Peterbot. Now, he's doing just as good as Peterbot right now as far as FNCS and duos. But he did better in this solo series.
But Rapid
so he
got
thinks,
332 points. Higgs got
Rapid did really good. He won by a lot.
Yeah.
But Higgs. So anyway, Higgs says he's better than Peterbot.
Okay.
Because he's won some tournaments and Peterbot. Like, you do not see Peterbot's name on this, do you?
Does Peterbot play solos?
He does, but this was the point where he wasn't really into it.
He was taking a break. Yeah,
he was taking a break, and he didn't apply himself to play.
When will we be able to see all of them in action together? So to see who is
FNCS Major 1.
Okay.
But
when is that going to be?
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard some things say it's in. I need to figure out when that is because.
You going to watch it?
Let me look at this. Hold on. So the FNCS.
The trial is on January. Passed.
That was just the trial.
Uh-huh.
That was the first thing in. All right, we see it.
It's not giving us any dates though.
Oh, Major 1 dates.
Okay. Plans.
All right, so some of this has already happened. The finals are April 25th and April 26th.
But that's in where?
So that's in a long time.
Yeah, Europe.
No, that's online.
Everything.
So Major 1, Major 2, and Major 3 are all
Those are the finals.
Those aren't in person.
Okay.
And then we'll see, and then it leads to the championship. But what I was saying about Higgs, he says he's better than Peterbot, but in my opinion, he has to win an FNCS first.
And
just because you win or you do good in these other things doesn't mean you're better than Peterbot.
I find there's a lot of trash talking with these video game players. Like when we watch the tournaments, they just love to talk trash. Is that just, you think, do they always talk trash, or is it more cordial than that?
Well,
or are they doing that just for fans?
They're good friends. It's just like, there is a bunch of trash talk. And then Bolt's in 3rd place, Scare in 4th place, and Simple in 5th place. But like I said, you can find it on the Fortnite website under competitive.
All right.
But what do you think about Higgs saying he's better than Peterbot? Do you think he needs to prove himself more?
Well, it gets us talking about him. I mean, that's kind of the point, is to get attention and to get people talking about you. And then here we are paying attention to Higgs when he hasn't won one, but we'll be paying attention to him in the tournament.
And anyway, Peterbot's doing we've seen him. He won a tournament just recently.
Yeah.
And I think while we're recording this,
who's he playing with?
Poya.
Who's with Poya? Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up because right now it's 8:52, and the tournament lasts until 10. And Peterbot's playing. Let me see. Because last time I checked, he was in like 6th place in the Division 1.
Oh yeah,
Let's look at the leaderboard. So
this is live. They're playing right now.
Yep, until 10. All right. So wait, never mind. This wasn't. All right. I think this is it. So, I'm not sure. All right. This is OCE, sadly.
What's OCE?
Oceania. All right, NAC. Here we go. All right, still in 5th place.
Okay. points. He's got no victory royale.
He's gotten so many eliminations.
He's got way more. Like first place has 59, then 67, then 57, then 69, and he has 87. They just haven't won
But
a game.
they haven't won a single game.
But they're just taking people. They probably see. I told you. I think he plays very aggressively. I like it. I like watching him play because he goes after everybody.
And typically he doesn't stream, but he just started. He was streaming. He's streaming right now probably.
Yeah, I like watching him play because he's just noticeable the way he's just fearless.
And Cypher PK, he's been making some videos.
You know what the opposite of Peterbot is?
What?
Me sitting in a bush waiting for the storm to move.
The problem is, you go to a bush and you start shooting it on accident.
Exactly. Well, I'm shooting the bush because I'm not pointed in the right spot.
I remember the other day, I told you needed to heal and you started shooting the grass.
That's not a hill. That's not the way to heal.
That's not how I would do it. But Cypher PK has been making some videos on how Peterbot's back.
Okay.
So
I'll have to watch that.
it's fun to watch Peterbot do his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is the part in the episode at the end where we go over the item shop. So let's look at Fortnite drops section. So there's some. Let's just go over the new stuff because there's so much stuff. So we have some new kicks. The Nike Shocks are for pink paint runners. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff. Gummy Team Leader, Penny. And then they brought back all the Dune stuff with Channy, Paul. I think this is a show or a movie.
It was a movie, yeah.
I have Channy skin.
Okay.
It's a sweat skin as well. Regular show. There's a bunch of funny stuff in this one. Rigby, he's a sidekick. Mordecai, he's some bird skin. And Skips, do you think he's hard to... Do you think Skips is easy to shoot?
Yeah, he's a big...
If you hit him right here, do you think it'll damage him?
Probably not. He's got arms, big old biceps. No, I think the...
Animated dads. This is you if you...
That'd be me if it was bald.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland Brown, Hank Hill, Bob Belcher. Family Guy, the giant chicken.
I need that
drumsticks. He'd be easy to hit though.
Yeah.
Giant chicken. Mm-hmm. Pacific Break, Human Bill. He's the Bush Camp Dad skin. Mm-hmm. Bush Camp Dad, he's just Bush Camps, kind of like you. You're a Bush Camp Dad.
I need the skin that's for the Bush Camp time.
Look, you can change it.
That's what I need.
But you can edit it. But you can edit it to make it green and stuff.
And that's the name of it, Bush Camp Dad?
No, it's called Human Bill, but that's what Bush Camp Dad wears.
Okay. Who is Bush Camp Dad?
He's like a Fortnite player, but he sucks, so he just bush camps. Some sweat skins, Victory Vibes, Boundless Superheroes. They're all leaving today, so make sure you buy them before they leave. DC, South Park. South Park's been here for a while. Battle Ready, Billy Bounce, Simon, Starflare, Gummy Fish Sticks. Ooh.
Do you like gummy bears?
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm more of a chocolate eater.
Comes with a back bling. I've never seen that back bling before. Looks like the back bling has a bunch of edit styles.
A lot of music.
Cars. Lisa. All right, she's finally leaving. She's been here since the start of the season, and now she's leaving. Special offers and bundles. Anyway, right, and we could probably add comments at the end of the episode, but, this is only our third episode, so we've had a few comments, but not really much to say on them, just, great show and stuff.
Yeah, we're good.
But, we need to leave us a comment so we can answer it, because we want to know what you're thinking so we can answer your questions.
Best we can.
So, what do you have to say on anything else for this episode?
No, man, just everybody be safe out there. Watch the Super Bowl. Pull for your team. Have fun. It's a great weekend because we have Friday, we have the opening ceremonies to the Winter Olympics. Saturday, North Carolina and Duke play a basketball game, which that's exciting in our household. And then Sunday is Super Bowl. Pretty good weekend.
Yeah, just as good for Fortnite, right?
Yeah, and then in your spare time, you can play a game of Fortnite.
Win it.
And yeah, get a victory royale.
But anyway, this is the Battle Bus Podcast. I'm Elodie Plays.
And I'm Bugger234.
And we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.